create a file, when you are creating a file, then where and what you have to write, right? So we have learned that things. Now we will apply all the things by implementing OOP concept, object oriented programming language, okay, and OOP principle, right? So see, I will give you the real time example for the object oriented programming language, right? So Java is object oriented programming language, and why Java is most popular language now these days. Python and other languages also only implemented of OOP concept, but before Java is there, and uh, we can any object when you are writing any code, right? So any object we can represent in in programming language in real time. Like what I can tell, if you want to implement one business, right? So what do you meaning of object? Object means any real world living or non-living things is called object. So everything is an object, right? But if you want to start, you know, that object you want to represent or you want to automate, right? Means I want to start one business, right? So that business I have to we have to automate, right? So all the world is running behind in internet, right? And the things is going to automate, right? You can see today we are getting all the online things, right? We having the all the online shopping portal over there. So this is your real world object. This is your real world object, living and non-living things, right? And how to represent in programming world, right? So I will give you the real time example, like these are the business they have automated: net banking, e-commerce, right? But so just I have given few example, right? So how they will uh, represent this business by using the programming language. Programming means we are going to automate, right? We are automating the things. You can take any example of any site, like take Redbus. So before you guys are we are going to the physically, we are going and we are booking the tickets, right? But they have automated by using this application, right? By using this application, for developing this application they have used many technology, right? So might be I'm not going to tell you this application is developed on Java, might be it is developed on Python, right? But concept are same. Concept are same. They have applied the OOP principle over there. So before some people who is the owner of this application or this business, they thought I have to start this business. They think like that. So that was the physical. He was thinking like that, right? But they have also think how to make this business, means we can provide the on your internet application, or we are providing the automate this business, right? So while implementing any application, right? So first your name, right? So living and non-living things. So they have decided this object name is Redbus. Redbus is your real world object. If you want to open any company, name is there, right? First, which name, what is your name of the company? So this real world object they have implemented, in programming world, right? Doing the automation. But while implementing, if you having the any software application, while developing the software, we can learn from the SDLC, right? Software development life cycle. So what will happen? This Redbus owner is non-technical guy. Okay, Redbus owner is non-technical guy. So this business came in his mind, and he connect with software company. Hey, this is my requirement. So that business analyst is there in the software company. They took all the requirement. What is your requirement? Hey, I have this. So they have given the design and requirement for this software. Okay, so they have, then this BA guy will go to the architect people. Then they will design that, this application. How this application looks like. Got it right? How this application looks like. They have design, and also customer client people is also involved over there. They will not like, I have design, I did not, we having the good communication between client and software company, right? Before we are following the waterfall model, but we are following right now agile, right? So what is the difference between waterfall and agile module? Anyone know? The people who is already working in IT sector. And what is the, why software industry is acquiring the agile process? That is the not part of code Java. This is the part of, if you will go in the any organization, while developing the software, we having the multiple process to develop the application, but mostly company is following agile process. I will also involve that, and where the oops will come while developing your application, right? So that requirement phase is done. It's okay. Client said, okay, okay, that designing part is done. That is, they have given the for the review for the designing the software is look like that. Oh, client is okay. Then we having the, then here the Campbell your agile process, right? So one manager, project manager, project manager, or you can tell, okay, that is the project manager. Project manager having this, and they will find how many resources will required to this application. So the project people, sorry, project manager has given to mail to the HR department. Hey, I need these resources. Okay, this is the set of the skill, and this is the deadline. I need these people within this duration of the time, and we have to start our project. So I'm going to tell you how the software industry is, working in the, what is the process and where the oops will come. Okay. So this is the funda, how to understand the concept. If you understand, then if you will write the code, you will enjoy. We will not we cannot go through the Google and we can read. Reading is not a big deal. You have to apply with real time actually what is going to happen, right? So we will get that resources. Okay, I and they made the 20 sorry 15 people of this project, right? In 15 people they have also divided three team, like three group of the member. Okay, and one people will lead that team, that is called a scrum lead. See, leading the people who is leading, so we having the two types of the people. One is your technical lead, that is fine, and one is your a scrum lead. They will assign the task using any tools, like we can tell Rally or Jira, right? So they have assigned this task, and every teammates is working on the different modules. So I'm not going through that. That is the testing part again will come. So my agenda is to learn object oriented programming language, right? So this is the process. Then designing part is done. Then we will come on the development, right? So developer hired, and they are going to start the work, right? So while implementing this code, right, like I can give you one example. Here it will be the red bus only, right? So this red bus, just I have given the bike only, so I want to give one example. So this real world object, so they have going to implement this application as per the requirement. Like this is the one modules, right? This is the one modules, or this is the home page. So software, every software having the back end and front end. This is the UI part. You have to learn HTML, CSS to designing this. How this looks like, right? So we having the many, right now, many new technology. You can see here Amazon Amazon Pay. What is the API testing? So this is your API testing. They have, see, Amazon application. So here they have used web services. If they have implement on this application on or Java or any Python or any, so they have used here web services concept. So what they have, what they did, they have integrated one application to another application. Might be this Amazon is developed on the Python and this Redverse is developed on your uh, Java. So they have integrated. You can see. So they are using. They should not implement this in this application for Amazon Pay. Got it right? So they have integrated. That's why the API testing is booming in the market. Right? You have to learn the API testing. After integration of the API testing, the tester is required for every field, right? So that is real world object. So they are trying to they have implemented. So I can give you one example. So basically, what is the job of the developer? What is the job of the tester? Right? Again, we having the DevOps people. So these are the very important role in the IT industry. So developer will develop the functionality as per the project requirement. So what is the first functionality? First functionality, I can tell you this login page, right? This is your sign up page. So here two teams are there. One is your UI people is developing the front end and one is your back end people. Okay, so UI people will develop this complete front end and that front end we will integrate in the back end. Okay, so UI people develop this only, this page. If I will click here, then it will display, but here the logic who is written, the logic will written by the backend people. So this functionality they have developed, the one functionality is called login functionality. So if you are the new customer, then you have to verify this. You can see this. So this is, if you will enter this, then your mobile number will be a store in your database. So every application having the database, right? So again, one more profile is their database profile. So the people are expert in database. But in while developing the application, you have to require everything, you have to know everything, because you have to also write query and all to as per the project requirement, and you have to integrate that query in your code. Okay, so this is providing. So we will come here what actually up concept is. So object, right? Any real world living and non-living things is called object, right? We having the many example I have given to you. Class, right? So this physical we are representing in the programming world by using the class. So a class is a logic uh, construct of the object that define the represent the object logically with that object properties and behavior, right? When I designing, as per the designing, developer is going to develop the software. So what is the requirement, what is the behavior? So behavior is they have given this is the common, right? Login page is common. Another behavior is I want to this functionality from to and date. This is the another functionality, how my application will behaves and how this user will use this, how they are representing, right? So they are representing this application is going to start to develop by class. Just I am giving one example. Actually it is not going to develop, we are using the multiple technology while developing the application, but I want to give you the overview of real time object and up concept, like how this application behaves with respect to up concept, what exactly up concept, right? So this is your object. Now we having the encapsulation. So every application, right? So we can you can go through the net banking. So here we need not here only, here also we having the payment gateway, right? Payment gateway, so definitely security is required. So we will apply encapsulation concept. Abstraction. Abstraction means, now what do you meaning of abstraction? Abstraction means this is, I think, having the only one functionality, right? Or it's not showing now. See here, R pull new and bus hire, and one is your, you are booking the public transport ticket. Abstraction means these are the hidden. This logic is hidden or abstracted, right? As per the customer requirement, customer will use. Okay, so this is hidden as per the customer requirement. As per the project requirement, we will implement this designing. This features is already over there. It is not visible, but if you want, you can implement and you can use. Right. So multiple, better to go to understand what we are learning. Abstraction, right? So here, imagine having the multiple features, right? You can go here. See, be having the multiple features like is logic, security, payment option. So I'm not using all the things at a time, right? You are only do, you did only order, or here we having also Amazon Pay and all, right? So that part is abstracted as per the project requirement. We will use this. That is called your abstraction. How to present the abstraction in your real time coding while doing the programming in your Java by using the interface, abstract class and abstract method, right? So that will we will learn, okay, coming session. So this is called your abstraction. Inheritance means just we are providing the relationship between the one class to another class for accessing properties and behavior for the another classes. Like this application is developed, this Amazon application is developed, right? So we are running the application from, see, this is the bike implement whatever we have developed this code, right? But here we are not executing in real time. 100 classes are there. How you can execute this 100 classes, right? So we will use inheritance as per the project requirement. We will provide the relationship between the one classes to another classes. Relationship means if I will extend one class to another class, so we are able to access from the main method. Got it, right? So this class I'm going to execute from this class. Got it, right? So we are providing the relationship. Okay, polymorphism. Polymorphism means one person having the different behavior. That is called polymorphism. Polymorphism means this is the e-commerce type application. How many e-commerce type application is there? Flipkart, Amazon, many are there. Myntra, right? These are the famous, the people, these are the famous site, right? So e-commerce is your one type of the behavior, right? One person. And Amazon, Flipkart, you can see, I can give you the live example. Flipkart, Myntra, you can see one person. What is the type? Type is e-commerce, but object are different, behavior are different, right? This is the subclass of e-commerce, right? So what happened? The behavior, same person, same type of the e-commerce, we are executing multiple type of an object, that is called polymorphism, right? So what the software company did, the software company have developed e-commerce logic. So e-commerce logic having the everywhere, right? Here also, but you can see, but the some of the features are different, but here also having the login page and all, right? So that common part they have developed, and they are executing from same type of the e-commerce type, right? But object, subclass object are different. Chrome driver having the different behavior, Firefox having the different behavior, right? But it is a what type of web driver type. So this is the advantage, and this is called polymorphism. Okay, so this is your, you know, what is up concept. And if you will give this example like that in your interview, okay, so interviewer will understand you have a very good knowledge in your real time. So how you can represent is totally depend upon you. Okay, so as a automation test engineer, whatever I am teaching you Java, you can use 30 to 40%. That's it. Where you have to work, you have to work on your logical part, right? I always, every session I'm going to force you work on your logical part. I know where you guys can stuck. Okay, even are you working in the company, or even if you are going for the interview, my notes is enough. Concept wise, my notes is enough, right? You should not do preparation and all, and all. My notes is enough for that. Definitely all the sentences whatever I have written and all that is very standard. So where you have to work your logical and your selenium. Okay, so selenium I will also start soon. Okay. Okay, so this is definition I have given. So what is up and why up? Up is a methodology. It provides suggestion for implementing real world object in programming world. Up concept are given. Yeah, I have to upgrade my window. Up concept are given for implementing real world object in programming world, for automating real world business operation by achieving the security and dynamic method dispatching. Here the dynamic method dispatching is nothing but one e-commerce be having the multiple subclass of an object. This is called your dynamic method dispatching. For representing real world object, UP has a concept called class, right? Representation. For achieving security, UP has a concept called encapsulation. For achieving DMD, dynamic method dispatching, UP has a concept called abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. If you remember the people who already, if you remember, uh, already you learned the Java, then so when you are performing interface concept, and when we are going to access and that all the interface concept, then already polymorphism will come in the picture, right? We cannot create object for interface. That is the reason only, right? If the same behavior is there, then what is the difference between class and interface, right? So we are provide, so that's why we can execute multiple class, multiple subclasses with one type of the e-commerce, right? E-commerce type is one type, but we having the multiple features in same object. I think you are, if you will think, then you will, it's in your mind will come many things. So that is the things is going to happen. The abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. Representing an object means creating a class. So just you can visualize what we have learned. So we are creating a class with object name with variable. I already taught you the what is the variable. Method also. Inside this method, storing the value. You can think representing the object means creating a reverse object with variable. So you have given some variable name while implementing, like login page and all you want to access, and a storing. So you have developed one functionality, you have developed one login functionality of this object and implementing the operation. So operation means you have written the logic in the login page. If new customer is there, they will enter the mobile number, he will get the OTP. After giving the OTP, Redverse will be open. This is your one functionality on your application, writing the logic. So this is we are not doing. Okay, we are not doing because we are testers. We are not going to develop. But if you interest, you can learn in the future in the development. And I'll suggest you don't depend upon only one profile in right now in the you know IT sector. They're not looking the people. You have only one skill. So day by day, one people can work multiple, profile. So never stop learning if you are in the IT. Okay, so upgrade your a skill. This is your first stage. You can enter, then after learn, keep learning. Okay, so this is whatever I have written. I related with achieving the security means not allowing the other programmer to access the object. So what happened? If you verify your application readverse, then you can only book the buses, right? What is the security? Achieving the security means not allowing the other programmer to access object data directly, allowing the other programmer to access the object data with proper validation. When you are entering your, if you enter different mobile number, others your friend number, will you get you OTP? No, right? How you can verify you are the person you are going to book the tickets, right? This is your accessing the object with the proper validation. So they have written the code. If you will enter your first, it will verify your mobile number, how many digit is over there, right? 10 digit. So it will, this all the verification and logic they have written inside this methods. So what it will verify when you are entering the number, right? So this is already validations are there, so they have written the logic here. If we will come here, so I told you, right, I'm every session I'm giving the different example. So I'm writing something, so they have written. Okay, see, it is not taking also, it is not taking another number also. Okay, yeah, see. So this is the validation. Please enter valid mobile number. So this is one validation. Developer is already developed this. Got it right? So what the validation? So this is the validation here. I have written, right? Validation and authentication. So if you will give the valid number, then you will get the OTP, and that is the another logic they have written over there, random number, right? So be having the many inbuilt classes, they will generate random number. So this is the high level the things like while developing the application, then your will come, your OTP will come, then you're verified. Or if you are doing the payment, right, you are doing online payment, right, definitely OTP is required. See, every place this OTP logic is required, right? So they will not develop again and again. They having already that logic. They are integrating this all this application. That's it. Okay. So achieving dynamic DMD means calling the method and executing it dynamically from the different subclasses of data type based on the subclass object which is passed. So same thing, right? One e-commerce, we are executing multiple type of an object, subclass object, right? Myntra, Flipkart, Amazon, this one, right? So we have a one ATM machine. We can withdraw money from this ATM machine using any bank card. This phenomena is called DMD. So what is the advantage of DMD, right? Consider one ATM card for object they having the loose coupling and runtime polymorphism. This behavior is called loose coupling and runtime polymorphism. Uh, I can give you like ATM machine, right? So what is the ATM machine? ATM is a one type be having the multiple type of an sub object like HDFC Bank ATM, ICICI Bank ATM, right? So these are the sub object. What you are going to do? In every ATM, I can withdraw money, right? I can withdraw money or you can check the balance. These are the operation. So while accessing this operation, this is called your loose coupling or runtime polymorphism. Got it right? So this thing I have written. Object implementation steps. So identify an object means readverse creating using the class, identify its property, right? So what the behavior you having your application, right? So this is your property using the fields. So when you are creating a class, just imagine I have created a class redbus, then we having the class field. Inside this class field I have just given over there what properties like login page and all, right? So this is the one identifying the then identify when should we initialize. So by using, right, if you are creating any user defined class, then you have to initialize that an object using constructor. Okay, either constructor or setter method. Identifying its operation, my operation is I'm going to login page. Operation is users need to provide mobile number, then we will get OTP, right? This is the identify its operation, because we can see every application doesn't have a this, right? So you have to register. You having the registration, you have to give the all the information before. If you can see how they are doing all the stuff in very simple way right now in the application. Before you have to submit your name, email ID, everything, blah blah blah, right? But now you should not require, just you can give your mobile number, we will get the OTP. What is the benefits of that? Benefits of that, your data will take your red bus and you will get all the masses, this discount, that discount, right? So that is very easy to track and get mobile number by using the mobile number, right? Implementing using the methods, right? So now we are going to implement login page, and here identify instance of object means non static members. How to do that? So by using the creating a new object, right? So I already told you where we can use a static and non-static in real time. So up principle, so that is the called what is up. Now we having the principle, right? So concept are same, but there up, what is up, right? Then real time example and all. So this is the principle, right? So I told you encapsulation where you can use, authentication, inheritance where you can use, polymorphism where you can use in your real time. So this all the real time you can apply with Selenium also. So if you are going as automation testing profile, just you can try to give the Selenium example first, then you can also give the Java example also, no problem at all. But our focus is on the Selenium only, right? And Java concept. So up principle are suggestion, they provide any way for implementing object by achieving the security to data, reusability in the functionality, and achieving runtime polymorphism. B have three up principle: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. B have another principle called abstraction. So this is will not come inside this up principle. This is called object modeling principle. By following the abstraction, we will declare operation of an object. Then the following encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, we will implement those operations by achieving security, reusability, and runtime polymorphism, right? So abstraction is object modeling principle, right? I told you, right? What is the abstraction? Okay, where is redbus? Or you can take this example, right? So these are all this, we will use this features as per my project requirement, right? Or as per the users requirement. This already abstracted. These users are they are someone is using prime and someone is checking the balance, right? So as per the project requirement it is implementing. This is the internal logic is written over there. So this is object modeling principle. The things is abstracted, but how to get the access? As per the project requirement we can get the access. As per the user requirement it will work. Okay, so that is your object modeling principle. Arey yaar, what is going to happen? Okay, got it, right? So same thing, definition of definition. So what is the definition of abstraction, encapsulation? Before we have learned what actually it is. Now in technical word, what is the definition of that? It is a process of creating by hiding the implementation details of a method operation, providing only necessary information for accessing this method operation and implementing abstraction. We will use abstract method, abstract class, and interface, right? If you remember In interface we have already learned this all the things, but I will give you complete example in interface. Okay, so here little bit I will explain this what I have written over there, right? So same thing, interface, you can consider Amazon is your interface. Inside this Amazon, what the features we have? One second. Oh, we cannot write here, right? So actually I will give you this code in your interface example. So these things are abstracted, like you can consider Amazon, right? So this is your Amazon. So here be having the void prime. Okay, here we are using Amazon Pay. Void might be a spelling, we don't leave it at. Got it, right? So these are the features. Okay, so what you can relate now, this we can relate with this. It is a process for creating a class. Class means interface is also what type of the class? Hiding the implementation. So this is hided, means this is only providing the declaration. We are not implementing this, right? Of a operation and providing only necessary operation, accessing this method operation. So here the customer want to use only Amazon Prime, then we will uh, abstract class. No, no. Okay, just I am giving example, so it's not a correct one. If you will, so here what is the requirement, or you can simple take also class only. Okay, so here abstract means again common implementation concept will come, then you will confuse. So what the customer want to, sorry, customer only wants to use Amazon Prime. So here I have implemented. Okay, this is your Prime. Okay, so this is implemented. So we are not implementing real-time logic. If you will go in the Amazon application, this is the very big logic, right? So how this is the one type of the features, right? RSYS system dot. Okay, so this is your Amazon. Got it, right? So just we are going to display over there. But if you will go in the Prime, we having the many things here, right? If you will go here Prime, so we having the many things. Actually, we have to log in this. So leave it this. Got it, right? So how I can compare with real time? So implementing abstracted, we will, you know, use abstract method, abstract class and interface. How we are implementing? By using this concept. So abstract class I already discussed in the method, but abstract method, abstract class, and we will learn in the coming session. So leave this part. Okay, so but I have given some overview of that. Okay, so here also having the same example, right? Withdraw money from ATM machine. We don't know how ATM machine is verifying the amount in our account, how it is counting the money or notes internally. All these details are abstracted. So when you are using, so simple I can give you, I'm using Amazon Prime, right? So this logic is already implemented, but I don't know this logic, right? This is hidden from the users. I don't know how they have developed this Prime features. Just I am using this. So same thing I have given the example of this ATM machine. Okay, so encapsulation, I already told you how to develop. The encapsulation is a process for creating a class with variable method as a single group and providing the access to the variable data via this method with proper validation and encapsulation. So by following encapsulation, we are hiding object data direct from the access from the users and providing it access by the same thing. You can, I can give you the example of same. If you will enter your mobile number, then it will, many verification validation is there while entering your mobile number only. Then your mobile number is valid, then this is the proper validation. They calculating, you can take the, you're calculating the mobile number, digit, how many digits you have, right, and means they are providing the security to the data. After entering in the database, it will verified everything, then you will get your OTP. Java develop, encapsulation, declaring the variable in class. So how we can develop? By using the private keyword and to reach variable, then you are able to access Amazon application or Redbus application, right? So same thing in Java develop encapsulation, declaring variable in a class as a private. So login is already private. You cannot log in without this validation or verification of your OTP, right? Method for reaching the variable and reading and modifying the variable data. So how we can get the access? Providing to access via method with proper validation. When you are entering without verification, you are not able to log in the application. So here we are providing the access via method with proper validation. Means proper validation calculation means all the process for getting the OTP, and you are entering the OTP, then your application is open, right? So this is your encapsulation. Got it, right? So I will give you one example. You can, I told you, right, don't depend upon my examples. This example is, if I will write each line of the code, it will take more time to finish your course. We are already very slow, right? So you can take the another example, understand the concept, and you can search the another example. So like that you can, but I will tell you, don't spend much time on that. One and two and three example you can do. You spend your time on your logical programming, okay? Because the concept is not a big deal. So same thing, this is your, how we can implement encapsulation. So by using this private, so here we having the get age, right? This get, so this application is developed, right? Like this is your OTP, you can understand, get OTP, okay? Now set OTP. Here what you will enter? You will enter your mobile number, then you will get OTP. Got it, right? So here this is the private, OTP is your private. Then here we having the logic for getting OTP, and here we have a logic for setting OTP. How it is going to happen? By using this set and get method. So this is only method, but logic they have developed like that. So same thing, name, ID, name. So here getting. So we will get when you will set the data. When you will set the data, so here we are not writing the complete logic as a real-time application development. But here we are just giving the dummy example to understand the concept, what actually it is, right? So here setting the OTP here, right? You can see here we are going to set this OTP. So this is, you can see, same concept, develop the logic, returning this age, again get identity, returning. You can develop one code with your Redbus or Amazon like this, and you can add more features like that. So like that, if you will think, then you can develop your code. Okay, your code, that code is not available on the Google also. Okay, so like that you can think and you can implement the things, right? So like that, this is your, what it is, it is your only method, right? Which type of the method? Non-static method. So here the question will come. See, multiple, you can see multiple data is there, or one person having the, we having the different person. Can I use here a static? No. Every person having the different data. That's why I use what? Non-static. Here we having the multiple person and multiple data, right? So I am one users. In imagine how many users are there? Multiple users, right? Millions of the users are using the Amazon, and every user is having the different data. That is your non-static concept will come in your Java. So like that you have to think actually what is Java and why we are learning the things, and that interest will come, then you can learn more and more. When your interest will come, you can learn more and more. But that is will help you for your knowledge. But the people who is already working, they got job from the colleges, they are not doing proper training, so they know only how to work in the company. They don't know the proper concept what actually it is, just they know how to work. If you have a both, then you will enjoy your life. If you know how to work, and if you know how what actually and proper knowledge, then you can implement your thinking is completely different from them. And second thing, you are ready to crack the interview for any time. That is the second confidence will come. I have seen the people working from 5 years 6 years, but after that they don't know how to switch the company. They are reaching to me and asking, they know everything, but they don't know how what I have to do. They don't know the you know this simple programming also. They will stuck in the simple programming because they don't have a proper practice and all. So they will stuck in the interview. Getting job is the different preparation, and after entering in the company your different preparation, right? So it totally depend upon your selenium practice, framework practice, right? When I will teach you. So getting job is your different preparation, and after surviving, in surviving the company, you have to work more. So just follow me, and doing the practice, definitely you will reach out to. So this is your encapsulation. I think you got some idea. So here now we are setting this data, right? So new customer and entering. So this is the, I can give you example of, this is the another person for generating the OTP. This is the another person is generating the OTP, but here only one person be having the different data, right? So here this storing this value, this storing this value in the same variable where you will get the data, right? So this is how to implement setter and getter method. So you have to know this code. They will ask you to write the code. Can you write the code for the encapsulation? Can you write the code for the polymorphism? Can you write the code for the abstraction? So you should ready with code. Definition is, that is fine. Some of the interviewer will not understand your language. How to convince them? You can tell, I can write the code and I can show you. This is the real time example. So you have to convince like that. Okay. So now we can see I have developed this object. Okay. Develop this object, and here I am going to set here your mobile number. In between, what we are going to get here, we are getting here your OTP, right? So here setting this value and getting this value, when you are calling this method, then inside this be having the logic and executing that logic, and you are getting the output. Got it, right? So this is your encapsulation. Okay, so today I'm stopping your session, so just read this document and do the practice for that. Okay, inheritance and also it is not a big deal, so we will complete today polymorphism concept. That is the very important for your, actually everything is important, but where you will stuck, we can stuck in the interview and all. They will focus on your complete what is up concept, what the flow I have discussed. You can watch one time the video, and you can think how up concept is working, right? So that is the very important for your, you will might be, if someone will ask what is the up concept, you can explain like me. Definitely your selection will be there. You are good in the Java, but you have a coding knowledge as well. You will not play with only theory. You have a good knowledge in coding practice also. Okay, thank you. You can do practice for, I told